how are you? Today now we will be discussing about one more concept in the class 12 accounting, that is related with goodwill. Goodwill is one of the important concepts while preparing the books of accounts. Let's say it may be of sole proprietorship or maybe of partnership. Because goodwill, it is a certain amount which is represented in the balance sheet asset side. But how we are getting that amount, exactly what are the criteria, what are the ways and the means of doing the calculation of the amount of goodwill, because it is very tedious work. Goodwill, as the name suggests, something good. No. Let's say it may be the reputation of the business which brings the higher income in the form of profit to the business. So before going towards the calculation of the values of goodwill, first we should see about the basic concept related with the goodwill. So as I have said that goodwill, what is goodwill for you? Then what are the features of the goodwill, what are the factors, types and the methods. There are different things which we should know before we enter into the calculation of goodwill. So we will be going to discuss all those things in this session. So first we will see that what do you mean by goodwill. Goodwill, as all of you know, that it is an intangible asset. Okay, the nature of goodwill, it is an intangible asset. But what is goodwill? Okay, so goodwill, it is the benefit or the advantage of the good name or the reputation and the various connections of the business which the businessman has created during the last so many years while he is doing the business. So all these things help in getting a good name for that firm. So this reputation or the good name of the business or the benefit or the advantage which we can get from that thing, that is treated as goodwill. Okay, so goodwill is the reputation of the firm which ultimately gives the benefit or the advantage to that firm to earn the more profit in comparison to the other firm who are doing the same nature business by investing the same amount of money. So that is the meaning of goodwill. Now goodwill has got some features. The features of goodwill. Goodwill, it is an intangible asset. We cannot see it, but we can only feel the presence of the goodwill when it is necessary. Okay? It does not have any separate existence. Goodwill does not have any separate existence. It is there with the business only, and it is realized when we are selling the business. Okay? ये तब हमारे को समझ में आती है, तब रियलाइज होता है जब हम व्यापार को बेचते हैं. तो एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम वी गेट सम एक्स्ट्रा मनी apart from the values of the assets and liabilities which we have handed over. So we are getting certain extra money over that also. So that time we realize this thing that this is goodwill. It helps in earning more and more profit. It increases the profit of the firm. So it helps in earning a higher amount of profit. If there is a goodwill of the business, so definitely the firm will earn more profit. It is an attractive force. It is an attractive force means there is an attraction which influences the customer to come again and again to that particular place. इसमें एक attraction है goodwill, जिसमें कस्टमर बार बार उसी जगह पर, उसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में या सॉरी उसी फर्म में जाता है या उसी शॉप पर जाता है जहाँ पे उसको अच्छा व्यवहार मिलता है, अच्छा क्वालिटी का गुड्स मिलता है, so that is an attraction. Okay, so all these are the features of goodwill. Now the factors. What are the various factors which ultimately affect the valuation of goodwill? ऐसी क्या चीजें हैं, ऐसे क्या फैक्टर्स हैं जिसकी वजह से एक फर्म की गुडविल कम या ज्यादा हो सकती है while doing the assessment of the goodwill. So let us discuss some of the factors. Efficient management. If the management is efficient enough, capable enough, and they are earning the profits regularly year by year, so that means that firm valuation of goodwill will be more, because the management is efficient in taking all the decisions related with the financial matter, and they are able to run the company in the regular continuous profit throughout the year. So this means that this firm will have more goodwill in comparison to other firms. Favorable location. The location of the business is favorable, where the walk-in of the customer is regular. कस्टमर वहां लगातार आता है, बार बार आता है. ऐसी जगह पर अगर आपका ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, आपकी संस्था है, so at that point of time the value of the goodwill of that firm will be more. Quality. If you are supplying the good quality goods, so that means your customer will come again and again to you, and he will purchase the goods which are being produced or manufactured by your concern only. So the quality of the goods, if you are supplying the good quality goods, again then you will be having more goodwill in comparison to another firm. See, longer establishment. कितने समय से आपका व्यापार चल रहा है, आपका बिजनेस जितना पुराना होगा, so it is expected that you will be having more and more customers. Your customers will be scattered everywhere, क्योंकि you are doing the business since a very long time period. So ultimately this type of business concern or firm have more goodwill in comparison to those business concerns which are established recently. Advantage of patents. Okay, patents, copyrights are being used by the producer or the manufacturer in order to give the security to their product. If you are having all these things, so at the time of selling the business, you will definitely get the advantages of all these things, and you will get more money. Okay, so that additional money which you are getting, that extra money which you are getting due to all the patents and royalties, patents and copyrights which you have purchased for your goods, then definitely it shows that the firm is having a goodwill. So all the firms who are making the use of patents and copyrights have more goodwill in comparison to those firms who are not making the use of these things. Then comes past performance of the firm. So what is your past performance? Past performance of the firm, if your firm is regularly earning the profit throughout the year, so your firm is said to have more goodwill in comparison to those firms who are not earning the regular income or regular profit in the previous years also. So this is related with past performance. So we have discussed about the various factors which are affecting the valuation of the goodwill. Now comes types of goodwill. How many? Now we will be going towards the types of goodwill. There are two different types of goodwill. Okay, when we are saying this thing that which goodwill will be recorded by us, so there are two different types of goodwill. One is purchase goodwill. Purchase goodwill means we have paid something in consideration for that. Okay, we have paid certain amount for buying that goodwill. So that type of thing takes place when we purchase the business, and when we are purchasing the business, the assets and liabilities are being handed over to us. So apart from the value of the assets and liabilities, after making the adjustment of the amount of that, we are paying something extra, something additional to that party who is selling the business to us. So that means we are getting that goodwill from that party. So that is known as purchase goodwill. So purchase goodwill will be shown in the balance sheet because we have paid some amount. We have given certain money, so that can be measured in terms of money. That's why it is recorded in the balance sheet. Second is self-generated goodwill. Self-generated goodwill means which we have generated by our own efforts. So the efforts which are being done by the management in order to run their business. So during that course of time, whatever goodwill is being generated or whatever reputation or good name or fame is being generated by the businessman, so that is known as a self-generated goodwill. And for this, he is not paying any money. That's why this is not shown in the balance sheet. The only reason is that why it is not shown in the balance sheet, because we have not paid any consideration for that goodwill. It is due to the efforts of the management, due to the favorable location, due to the policies of the management, we have been able to generate this type of goodwill. So this is known as self-generated goodwill, and according to Accounting Standard 26, self-generated goodwill is not shown in the books of accounts. We are showing the purchase goodwill in the books of accounts because we have paid some money for buying that goodwill. So this is related with the types of goodwill. And now, why there is a need for the valuation of goodwill? हमको goodwill की valuation की जरूरत क्यों पड़ती है? Because there are many events in the business taking place due to which we have to close the books of accounts. Okay, we have to close the books of accounts. During that time, we are doing the various types of calculation. We are making the assessment of the values of assets and the liabilities. So we also see this thing that this is the time period that when we can calculate the goodwill of the firm. So in all the concept of the reconstitution of the firm, let's say change in profit sharing ratio, admission of any partner, retirement of any partner due to death of any partner, this can be done. Amalgamation is another process, or when the business is taken over by the other company, then in also that case we can do the valuation of goodwill. So the goodwill can be valued in all these concepts. Okay. Now, how the valuation of goodwill will take place? So there are three methods for doing the calculation or the valuation of goodwill. We will be doing the detailed discussion of these three methods in the coming lectures. The three methods are average profit method, super profit method, and capitalization method. In capitalization method, capitalization of average profit as well as capitalization of super profit. So with the help of these three methods, we will be able to calculate the amount of the goodwill which we have to show in the books of account. Okay. So these were all the basic things which were discussed in this session related with the goodwill, its meaning, features, okay, factors affecting the value of goodwill. Then we have gone through the types of goodwill and need of goodwill, and then the various methods of calculation of goodwill. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.